Hey everyone, and welcome back to Project D3. I am your host Piper, paying the piper if you please, and welcome to Snowstorm Village. You arrive here by paying a 10M fee to Miki over in the gate you take to get to the digital world the first time. And yes, you ride a train to get here. References to Season 4, anyone? When you first arrive, you'll notice that there's Megumi over here. Instead of doing nothing as she normally does, well, frankly, she doesn't do a lot of things, but she'll be your equipment merger item person for this zone. Over in the main town, and you can restore fatigue in this area, you will see that you get a quest from Kurata, which I accidentally grabbed off camera, and since I already grabbed it, I went ahead and completed it. You have, of course, your standard warehouse. Ooh, hey, giant floating evil buddy. Great, moving on. You have warehouse, scanning, archive, hatching, though you can't really do much in the way of hatching here because of the level of everyone. Oh, look at Tanamon. For anyone who's interested in a Tanamon, the evolution line is Tanamon, 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 and Tanamon. No, I did not misspeak. All of the evolution line is Tanamon. So, let me go ahead and give you something of a tour. This is Rita, by the way. Zed's the white Pawnchessmon. They had a sale ages ago by the time everyone else is seeing this, where you could get Pawnchessmon white and black from the cash shop, and yes, I took advantage of that. Moving on, let me check one thing real quick. Yes, okay. Sorry about that. Alright, Snowstorm Village. Simple, straightforward, not much to see here. Monsters include Guilmon, for those of you hunting for said lizard. Bearmon, starting level of 32 by the way. Bearmon at 33, Gabumon at 31, Icemon at 33, Chrysalamon for those looking for Infernomon, starts at level 28. 8mon at the time of this recording does not drop anything. Garurumon at level 34. Pretty basic, so if you're looking for some place that's different to grind from and you've got somebody close to the 30s, you can bring them here for something different. Let's see here. Also, when your tamer level hits 40, you'll receive a Digivice quest asking you to pop on over to Wilderness area. Let me actually... Wrong one. That. If you notice, it's actually orange in my list on account of the fact that it's supposed to be for level 44, but you get it from the Digivice at level 40. So we may not be able to do it, we may be able to, we'll see what happens. Yeah, Kurata. What Kurata asked for is for you to go play with a Gabumon and grab some Gabumon pelt, fur, horn, whatever, so he can stay warm in this freezing climate. Now he needs a fur coat. In other words, go fight more Gabumon, and I'm on the clock, so Dad's uniform. That is a big bunny. Again, you guys won't be seeing this for at least a month after I've recorded it, so... Yeah, here are the Gabumon. You have two flavors, Leader and Regular. Leader will attack you. Regular, not so much. And... yeah, while I get this fur coat for Kurata, I will go ahead and pause recording so you don't have to watch me wandering around. Talk to you guys in a bit. Actually, you know what? Because this is going to be one of those quests, let's talk about the Pawnchessmon. They are, despite what you may guess, virus type straight through. Both of them are. Neither one is a vaccine or data. They both have ride capable as their Knight Chessmon counterparts. Their megas are Queen Chessmon if you get the Pawnchessmon Black, and King Chessmon if you get the Pawnchessmon White. Yeah, that's dangle all over my tongue right there. No thank you, I don't wish to be invited to a party. But again, they're pretty straightforward. Here's the Rook Chessmon, for those of you wanting to see what a Rook Chessmon looks like. Right? It is named Rook Chessmon. I'm not losing my mind. Rook Chessmon, I'm not losing my mind. Their attributes are strictly virus metal. This one is your standard tank. But let's switch over for the moment to the white Pawnchessmon. For their rookie and champion levels, both have the same attacks, which are F2 being the stronger one. Let's see here. Their attacks do differ because you go to Bishop Chessmon for the white and Rook Chessmon for the black. And what else? Brain is utterly blanking. That's about really it. And there's anything extraordinary about how they work. It's straightforward virus line, straight through. Yeah. Unless they do another special in the cash shop, though, they're pretty difficult to get a hold of. Same with for the Kamemon eggs, because they can only be sold, or excuse me, purchased through the Digicore cash shop. To get one that will break on you before it hits anywhere near 4 or 5, that costs you, I think, 10 cores, and then the guarantee to at least get 3-5 will set you back. Hey. Oh, he's only level 24. That explains it. Okay. I can't show you Bishop Chessmon because he hasn't unlocked that yet. But he will! In a bit. Anyway. Kamemon Core Shop. It costs 50 digicore... No. 100 digicores if you want an egg that's guaranteed to go to 3-5. And will possibly run the risk of breaking if you go past 3-5 for, like, attempted a 4-5. So, they're really hard to get a hold of. Unless you spend an inordinate amount of time grinding for digicores. And really, you could get 2 Evolutors for the price of 1 guaranteed 3-5 egg. So, I don't know about you guys, but I grind up the digicores for the Evolutors, not the eggs. Again, that's just me. So, we're halfway done with the Gabumon fur coat. Let's see here. Why don't I talk about the other areas that you can find here while we finish up this map. I said map. I have gone to every area here, hence why everything's lit up. Our next stop after this will be Frozen Ground, presuming this follows any kind of sensical pattern. If you need to get shopping done, which I should remember before we get completely off track. Here. Let me take a break, recharge my DS, and give Zed a breather. 8mon will not directly attack you. 8mon leaders, however, will, but this is the guy we want to talk to. If you need to get your shopping done, pop open your map and look for the NPC Digitamamon, for he will buy your stuff for not just Digidollars, which don't exist in the game anyway, but for your bits. So, let's see here. This guy's got your basic whatever you may need. Medium vitamin C, toasted bread, cornbread, high vitamin, you name it, he's got it. Discs go up to the F, he doesn't have any higher. The Frigemon in... Let's see here. The Frigemon you need to talk to, who's over in Snowman Village, which I don't recommend due to monsters starting around their 40s. Normal. This Frigemon will sell the G-level discs, but is kind of cheapo on the bread. And by cheapo, I mean doesn't really have a whole lot of options for your bread pleasure. And yes, Guilmon fans. Anyway, you know, that's the one thing I haven't found is Guilmon bread. Yes. Oop, there goes a granny. Boink. You know, speaking of the rabbit, let's go ahead and toss this question out. What's your favorite Digimon so far in DMO? I kind of can't narrow it down to just one because a lot of them are pretty awesome. But I've been having a lot of interesting time with Lopmon over on a secondary character I've got going. And Lopmon's pretty interesting, actually. It's 2 Digis in one. Instead of just having Lopmon be a straight virus or a straight data/vaccine, it's both, which is pretty nifty, actually. Add a Digisoul. Boink. I said feed. Digisoul. Charge. Yeah, so it takes one Evoluter to open up the evolution line that leads to Cherubimon vaccine version, but the standard 9 to get to Cherubimon virus version with the champion, unless the egg states otherwise, having been unlocked already. What else is there? Let's see here. Lopmon is pretty nifty. Just need one more. So, this is going to be a rambling episode. Woohoo! Okay. Let's see here. Oh, if you do go wandering about and head towards Infinite Ice Wall, there will be an event. Unfortunately, I did not get it captured on video, where Dukemon says, "Hey, you puny human, what are you doing here?" And basically says, "I am going to be watching you." Which he has every reason in the world to do so, because, well, Karada. Do I need to go any further? But, at any rate. Oh, come on, you silly fur coat. Drop! Blink. Oh, something else that's the general ice area is pretty good for, that you can really make up your 10M for quickly. It's got nice drops. Let's see here. These shattered eggs go for 150 a pop. Ha! On a glitch, I got that fur coat. And you do get accelerators randomly dropping. So if you're fighting a Mon who shouldn't be dropping anything and they do, odds are good you're getting an accelerator. These are used to bump up to burst mode. I've got 266 now, so this is a good area to get accelerators. If someone tries to sell you them for like 1M each, tell them to GTFO and run here instead, because you will remake your money quickly. Even at this stage of my career, I'm stuck doing stuff like this, but I can't quit doing my research. What a fix I'm in. Yeah, I'm real sympathetic for you. Wow, it's freezing here. How can we conduct research in this weather? Don't ask me! Whew, well, now it's somewhat bearable. It doesn't look so strange from the outside. I wore it underneath my jacket, so it doesn't... Don't look at me like that. Anyway, I'll brief you on the strategy we'll be pursuing here. You do that, man. Okay. Anyway, this place seems to be a passage that Digimon are using to pass over! Pass over? Right. This is why I've come to do this research. Well, I do have some other goals, but don't worry, I'll tell you what they are in good time. Why does that make me worry? Oh, right, you have to collect data for my research experiments. Wait for me to make my preparations for my experiments. It'll be soon, soon! He wants to collect Gabumon horns. Oh, hey, Super Starmon has other quests. And I think picking up Super Starmon's quests will wrap this up. So, let's see here. One other thing you'll notice... Ooh, okay, here are the Chryslamon for those of you who want your Infernmon. One other thing you'll notice when hanging out for long enough in the winter area is that the bosses come and they never leave, because no one's ever really strong enough to just whack them and get them out of the way. Super Starmon of the 4th dimension! Violent Guilmon! A Digimon grave. Did you guys make it by chance? It really is really suspicious. Superstarmon, Detective, Guilmon, da-da-da-da-da. Help me out on this, please. For those of you who are looking for Guilmon, here's one pile of them. Virus type, of course, the boss for this area is a Guilmon, and when he shows up, there are 3 of them, and they are huge. And they also take a while to take out. So, that's part of why nobody ever takes them down. So, we've gone ahead and reached the 15-minute mark, and on that note, I will go ahead and call this episode a wraps. So, welcome to Snowstorm Village. I will see you guys next time on Project D3.